So we have two parallel approaches. One side is that the academic learning is going on, and other side parallelly, our spiritual practices are going on. So these two things together constitute the different 5 steps of Bhakti Vriksha or advanced learning, Shraddha, Sevak, Sadhak. I think some of you did Shraddhavan and Sevak long time ago, and I'll bring out that systematically in Teachable now. So anybody goes there and a part of spiritual practice and some questions keep solving that together. So both should go together. One side I have academic understanding, other side that should automatically lead to my spiritual practices. Okay, Rakshita Ashraya. Doesn't matter, Rakshita. October 9th, we are from the new batch. Hare Krishna. Welcome.
Hare Krishna.
I see some people. Yes, Manas Ranjan, Hare Krishna.
Hare
So
Krishna,
now
Prabhuji.
Manas Ranjan also did very nice. He took charge of one full WhatsApp group.
Hare
Shivani
Krishna,
Mataji is
Prabhuji.
here. Take care. Anybody from the old group, particularly, even welcome from the new group, would like to do some service. Shivani Mataji she's coordinating. Mangala Mataji, Shivani, they're coordinating. I think we have how many volunteers now totally assigned service? Shivani Mataji?
56 Prabhuji right now.
56 have already been assigned service.
Yeah.
So anybody wants to do some service, we take manage a WhatsApp group, and particularly there is shortage in few languages like Hindi or even my language. Now I'm having instead of 1, 2 people per WhatsApp group in the evening. है ना? So there is vacancies, and then I'm also charge of Hindi in the afternoon, and somebody knows Russian. I'm starting Russian also, and I wanted to start. I've told my students a batch for Americans in America. Challenge?
That if you need a volunteer, I can also help because the
Ashish,
time
Ashish,
zone probably will be different. Yeah.
Ashish, Americans in America, how's that idea?
Mm.
It's a good idea.
We'll try. I'm trying. We have to put a Facebook ad because Facebook ad doesn't cost anything. 500,000 rupees from India, we can do a good ad, and we have some. We have to have people whose accent is little clear, like yours. They can understand. You are there, no?
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
using
I
some
can
students like that
coordinate.
who,
I can coordinate. My number can be put in, and I can, help
yeah,
coach in terms of, telling them more about the program. I can
yeah.
do all.
No,
Yeah.
you can. We can make an attempt, good attempt, and
Sure. Yeah.
that's similar. We have WhatsApp groups in English also, but timing you have to see which fits you. But apart from the timing, also the work goes on. People keep chatting, keep asking questions, and see what happens. It's like exactly like network marketing. It explodes if there are many people interacting. If they depend me, because most of the interaction are logistical. I could not log in to Zoom. I could not log into Teachable. I could not do this. I don't know answer to this question. How what is this? Can we chant? I didn't get Diksha. Can I still chant? So many questions, quite obvious, are there.
I can help you on. I can help you in all that.
And there are
I can
2, 3 students
manage your
also
WhatsApp
doing.
group, and I can provide whatever help
Yeah.
in terms of
No,
all of that.
a lot of people are logistical. Just like this one team I made, and they have dispatching books in America now, because a lot of people connected. So a good Prabhuji, 4:30
I
now
can
in
do that if you
California.
want. If you want to create like a small like storage here and all that, I have my own office here.
No, no,
So
now no,
I
we
can
have
coordinate all.
connected to some temples. They are ready to give us books at a little discount, 10% discount, and
Okay.
got boys to pack it up and let them do that work. Students are
Sure.
best for that. Engineering means 4 years paid vacation.
I have been through it, so I can long back though.
They let them do. They are doing that work. The boys do that work, but we have I don't know how it suits you. I think morning batch suits you, no?
uh, I can manage. I have my own, so I
No,
can
no,
manage.
morning batch. Just
Yeah.
what Shivani Mataji,
Hey Prabhuji.
morning batch. You just write his name. Take care, Prabhuji's name. Take
Okay.
care.
Yep.
We'll find
Ashish
some
Bhagwan.
place.
Yeah.
Yes,
He,
Prabhuji.
and then if I start Americans in America, definitely you have to help me. We'll have fun, and it will be
it'll
fun.
be an honor.
No,
It'll
no,
be
we
an
have
honor.
to. No, no. Feedback means we have to speak differently. I can't speak in the same way. We have to speak little differently because most of them will not be from our religion at all, Hannah. So, anyway, but they are keen. They are keen. We will find Americans in America who are interested. And
Sure.
chalo. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, we have Amit Pawal. This is you can we have Shivani has making a team for FAQ. Amit, you can join that team. You can write to her. We want to make so every chapter has a standard questions, which can be FAQs attached to their teachable. They go there. These are questions standard. Just like you want to ask a question in any forum now, even Facebook. These are standard. Is there a question among this? Mostly it among the standard questions. And we literally answered in that. So yes, you can join a team. We can make it even a lecture. Any lecture can be broken down into structure, which is quite evident. These are the concepts spoken. These are the examples given. Everything can be very improved. Chalo, that is very nice. So all of you are welcome. New people, I cannot spend more time in introduction because this is tightest group among all because 6 o'clock when new other class will start up. Hare Krishna, Amit Porwal ji, Hare Krishna. ठीक है. Yeah, thank you for your initiative and enthusiasm. We can do, Prabhuji, we can do. We can do. Hare Krishna. In fact, after the lecture itself, if there is a nice compilation there itself, I can initiate questions on them and then answer their question. Okay, so let us do at least one shloka properly today. What is the shloka coming today?
6.17.
So 6.17, so it is 1/3 is Gita. We have roughly 1/3 Gita is done, 2/3 will be done. And those people are joining today, 1/3 will come after this. Okay. And also sometimes whenever I get little break, like between the batches, there's some break, I do call in for some orientation. That time I can spend more time with the new people and clear some more questions. And apart from just philosophy, there is so many practice implication we can discuss. Okay. So we are in 6. This is 6.17.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Today, this is the shloka.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Okay, everybody can see. Yukta Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate
नमो
Vasudevaya.
भगवते वासुदेवाय
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
ॐ
Namo
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnana Jana Shalakira Chakshubhrata Tasmai Shri Guru Vinama Namo Shubhodaya Krishna Buddha Vishnu Bhakti Vedasa Yuktahara Viharasya
युक्ताहार विहारस्य
Yukta Cheshtasya Karmasu
युक्तचेष्टस्य कर्मसु
Yukta Swapnava Bodhasya
स्वप्नावबोधस्य
Yogo Bhavati Dukhaha.
योगो भवति दुःखः
He who is temperate in habits of eating, sleeping, working, and recreation can mitigate all material pains by practicing the yoga system. Yes, who's going to read this? Anybody?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Extravagance is the matter of eating, sleeping, defending, and mating, which are demands of the body, can block advancement in the practice of yoga. As far as eating is concerned, it can be regulated only when one is practiced to take and accept prasadam, sanctified food. Lord Krishna is offered according to the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9.26 verse, vegetable, flowers, fruits, grains, milk, etc. In this way, a person in Krishna consciousness becomes automatically trained not to accept food not meant for human consumption or not in the category of goodness. As far as sleeping is concerned, a Krishna conscious person is always alert in the discharge of his duties in Krishna consciousness, and therefore, any unnecessary time spent sleeping is considered a great loss. Av- Avyartha Kalatvam, a Krishna conscious person cannot bear to pass a minute of his life without being engaged in the service of the Lord. Therefore, his sleeping is kept to the minimum. His ideal in this respect is Srila Rupa Goswami, who was always engaged in the service of Krishna and who could not sleep more than 2 hours a day, and sometimes not even that. Thakura Haridasa would not even accept prasadam nor even sleep for a moment without finishing his daily routine of chanting with his beads 300,000 names. As far as work is concerned, a Krishna conscious person does not do anything which is not connected with Krishna's interest, and thus his work is always regulated and is untainted by sense gratification. Since there is no question of sense gratification, there is no material leisure for a person in Krishna consciousness. And because he is regulated in all his work, speech, sleep, wakefulness, and all other bodily activities, there is no material misery for him. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Prabhupada, see, this is Prabhupada is giving a commentary which we call Krishna conscious commentary. Basically, he's explaining that just by Krishna consciousness, everything in Bhagavad Gita is included. This is called Bhagavata commentary of Gita. Bhagavatam is pure devotion to Krishna, includes everything, all instructions of Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita in that way becomes the introduction to Bhagavatam. But very important instructions here. Okay? Yukta means regulated. Ahara, everybody knows this, eating. Viharasya means recreation. Yukta, again regulated. Chestasya, one who works for the maintenance. Karmasu, in discharging duties. Yukta, regulated. Swapna avabodhasya, regulated sleep and wakefulness. Yoga, practice of yoga. Bhavati becomes dukkha, diminishing pains. He who is temperate in his habits of eating, sleeping, working, recreation can mitigate all mental pains by practicing the yoga system. Now, let us go study the purport. The proper says, in these matters, actually, as we advance the spiritual life, these four almost become zero. Okay, but let us not imitate. In fact, let us peacefully take rest, at least 6 hours, and eat so that we have enough energy whole day, and regulated mating within the marriage. Then the mind is peaceful. But the great acharyas, their eating becomes almost zero. Sleeping, they have no time for sleeping. Defending, there is no question. Mating, there is no question. They make all the four into almost zero because these are all material demands of the material body. All the four are nothing spiritual about them. Okay? But extravagance in these four matters, see, I mark something red means that's a warning, can block advancement in spiritual life. Okay? For any yoga which you're doing, karma yoga, jnana yoga, everything is stopped if these four regular principles are nothing but these four are not being done properly. Intoxication is like in eating, you lost control. Gambling, illicit sex, you lost control on mating. So basically, these four are regulated. These are the four activities of human life, and they have to be regulated. It's material, but then the mind will not be peaceful to practice spiritual life because they block the spiritual advancement.
Lord, by
Prabhuji, what is defending?
Defending, fighting,
Fighting.
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 See, basically, there are 4 activities of human life. Sometimes fearing also goes into that. Ahara nidra bhay maitunam cha samana esha pashu narano. There in the shloka, it says, ahara, eating, nidra, sleeping, bhaya, fearing or defending, and ahara nidra bhay maituna. So these are the 4 requirements of your body, which are similar between yours and an animal body. Animal also, you see, is engaged in these 4 activities. He's also eating, he's also sleeping, he's also defending his existence, and he's also mating. These activities are the same, but in human life, they have to be regulated for spiritual advancement. Animal, there is no sin. Whatever he does, he does. Okay? So, but we, as a different situation, we want to spiritually advance. These are the activities we do, no? What is person doing activity? He's eating, he's sleeping, he's mating, he's defending. So these have to be controlled for spiritual advancement. All instructions, physical activities. The example is given of a boat in a ocean. Okay? A boat in the ocean was no, a river. Marriage party we always take that example. Marriage party wanted to go to some other place. So when it sat in the boat, it told the boatman, please keep rowing. But what happened actually is that when the morning they got up, the boat was in the same place. Just scolded the boatman. So you also slept with us. He said, we didn't sleep. We were rowing whole night. Then they just looked clearly. The anchor was not removed. And they thought they're moving, but boat was just shaking like this, correct? You understand? The anchor is kept. The same way, the spiritual advancement will not occur if these 4 are played with. So another example is given, you light fire and then bring 2 buckets of water and put over it. Everything is stopped. So now let us go into different activities. Eating, Prabhupada is saying, can be regulated when we take prasadam. Now that's the best way, because automatically food has all the regulations they talk about. It's sattvic ahara, automatically. You cannot offer to the Lord rasik, tamsik ahara. So eating is controlled. And then you offer to the Lord prasadam couple of times in a day, say 2 times or 3 times. So you are eating 3 times. That is also controlled. Otherwise, whole day. Then we travel outside. We'd like to eat sweets or this, that. Everything is controlled. I eat only prasadam. With just one thing we stick, and when you eat prasadam, food is called karma-free diet. You don't have any karma when you are offering food to the Lord, because the Lord takes the karma. So this can be so wonderful. Lord Krishna has offered, according to Bhagavad Gita, vegetable, flowers, fruits, grain, milk, etc. These are the only thing Krishna takes. 9.26. Patram Pushpam. Anybody know the shloka? Patram Pushpam.
Phalam toyam.
Then what is the full shloka? I need those for band of children to be there in every class. Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. And Yome Bhakta Prayachati. So these 4 things, when a devotee offers to the Lord with love, he accepts it. Asnami. Okay? Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. According to the Bhagavad Gita. Yeah, then what is the natural line?
यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहम भक्ति परयुतम अश्नामि प्रयतात्मना.
Beautiful. How do you know the shloka?
I have contested.
You know all 108 shlokas or only few shlokas like that?
No, most of them.
Oh, very nice. Very beautiful. So we got a dictionary with us. Grateful. Otherwise, use those small children. They cram the shlokas. You know, you've seen that? They're such a fun. People love to enjoy in the evening class. They're there around. Some of them don't get up so early. Some of them in the morning already would have started chanting. So they don't come for class now. They will be sitting with their parents and chanting. So Patram Pusham Phalam Toyam Yome Bhakta Prayachati. So Krishna says these 4 things only you can offer. So it's regulated now. Already. Krishna can eat anything. It's not that Krishna he can eat the universe. But for our own good, he said only these things you give me. That way we are restricted. In this way, a person in Krishna consciousness become automatically trained not to accept food not meant for human consumption. So it includes all kind of restrictions. Okay? Only we eating food in the category of goodness, because rasik, tamasic food cannot be. Okay, now as far as sleeping is concerned, Prabhupada used to sleep only 2 hours, but let us not imitate. In fact, many devotees try to imitate him, had disturbance. Let us properly sleep. Alert in the discharge duties in Krishna consciousness, therefore any unnecessary time is considered a great loss. This is a very famous line I'll take later. It's called Avyartha Kalatram. Avyartha Kalatram, which is there in the, I think, new edition, that word. Avyartha Kalatram means not a second can be wasted. In fact, we know advanced devotee does he waste a moment? And person who becomes serious in spiritual life does not waste one moment. Every moment is alert to offer some service to Krishna. Like Hanuman, every moment is keen if some service he can do to Lord Rama. Correct? Every moment. Always alert to share. If any unnecessary time is considered great, or time is getting wasted, or he's a very nice devotee. A Krishna conscious person cannot bear to pass a moment of life without being engaged in service of the Lord. That is the proof of his advanced devotion. Correct? He cannot bear. He becomes so sincere, cannot waste 1 second. Very nice. Therefore, his sleeping is kept to a minimum. A Prabhupada is sleep 2 hours, but we cannot play around. What happens is that beyond a level of a realization, we should not push ourselves. Then physical mental disturbance will not be able to be digested. Actually, it's a big analysis. The sleep, what is taking rest in sleep time? Science, they openly say we don't know what is sleeping. They're not properly figured out what the sleeping is. So leave them aside. Now, as far as we are concerned, we know there is soul, there is mind, and the body. Soul does not need rest. It's always fresh. So soul doesn't need sleep. Sleep is need for the body and the mind. So the body, as far as I can understand with the Acharya's example, doesn't need more than 2 hours, because otherwise how they can do it? But I think it's the mind which needs more time. Because how can they are also having physical body? Okay, so how they were sleeping only 2 hours? Prabhupada also 2 hours. Bhaktivinoda Thakur also. All these acharyas only 2 hours. That means body can be pushed till 2 hours. But the mind, for us, the mind is not peaceful because we think so many unwanted things. So I think that requires more rest than the body. That's my analysis. Because body is same. Everybody has the physical body made of bones and all. But the acharyas with that body could push till 2, not beyond 2. Correct? You see, Rupa Goswami, not more than 2 hours. He's mentioning 2 hours. So I think any doctor here, the body needs not more than 2 hours. It's the mind which needs more rest. And for a pure devotee, because there is no dvanda in the mind, always happiness, whole day of Krishna consciousness, he's fresh, doesn't need more rest, and doesn't want to waste a moment. That's a very advanced quality. Okay. Rupa Goswami, 2 hours a day. Thakur Haridas, he was the great Acharya. 5th chapter, I told you the story of a prostitute coming to test him. He is a great personality. And he used to chant 192 rounds. And his policy was that he did not sleep for a moment or even take a grain of food without finishing his 192 malas, which used to be practically a 17, 18 hours effort. Maybe you can calculate 192 malas. Fastest once somebody I have seen chanting is 5 to 6 minutes. So if you take 5 minutes and 192, 192 into 5 divided by 60, how many hours it comes? Anybody? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Huh? How many times come?
Hours.
How many hours?
16.
Huh?
If he finishes in 5 minutes,
16 hours.
16 hours.
16
1
hours.
6.
Yeah, so suppose he starts morning in the 5 o'clock, he'll finish 5 plus 16, 21 minus 2. I think at 7 o'clock in the evening, he'll finish japa. Right? And then he will eat something, and people will come, he'll talk to them, preach. He was a very nice preacher also, preach to them. And then then he will have his first meal. Just imagine after 7 o'clock in the evening. We cannot imagine that also. Just think of our perspective. We start the day at 5, and then at the evening 7 o'clock you finish your japa, and then you have your first meal, and then you have a little drop of water, and then you cannot believe this level of commitment. Sometimes not even that. Okay? As work is concerned, so what are the things to be regulated? Eating, sleeping, working, and recreation. Work. Krishna does not do anything which is not connected. So he connects the work. See, whatever we do, you feel I'm doing for Krishna. That is very great happiness. When you're working for your own self, it's not a big deal. So always work for Krishna. It's great pleasure. Like they have in Tirupati, people go, they make Balaji the partner. Correct? So always feel Krishna is my partner and I'm working for Krishna. That is very nice. Krishna, I'm working for you. So when you're working, it involves so many things, but you have at the end of the heart of happiness. I'm working for Krishna. Okay? You feel great happiness as a devotee. There's no question. In fact, when Prabhupada started the movement, it was a great difficulty. They wanted to join full time. And there was not a paisa to run the movement. When Prabhupada was in America, great. He wrote to so many people in India. Nobody agreed to help him. Even some people agreed to help him. There were people in Kanpur, JK and some other groups. They said, okay, we'll help you with some money because he's starting the movement in America. But the foreign exchange never allowed it. They could not do it. Prabhupada was really frustrated. And then with the same young people who are with him, he has to begin the movement, And they were working. Prabhupada said, don't stop the job now. Continue working for some more time. There is nothing to run the movement. And Prabhupada, in Bhagavad Gita also he says, I appreciate the sacrifice so much. They are the real sannyasi. They worked just to see the movement is running. So that is they're working for Krishna. There is no question of sense gratification. There is no material leisure for a person and recreation. There is no question for a devotee. No question. So-called recreation, watching sports, watching cartoons, movies. A devotee doesn't waste his moment on all this thing. And now Prabhupada summarizes because all these activities he's regulated, work, speech, sleep, wakefulness, all of the bodily activities. Then there is no material misery for her, no misery for her. He's always in bliss. Okay, now can we discuss this now? And I will take this shloka which has come. This is a very advanced shloka. By the time I'll look for it. Any questions on this? Everybody is ready for the standard of spiritual life? See, there are certain things which are to be worshipped. Anukaran, Anusaran. Prabhupada quotes in this. Okay, this is only Yuktahara 6.17. This is how it is. The whole shloka was there, huh? We didn't see that. Okay, sorry. That we are already doing. I sorry, type the shloka. No. Avyartha Kalatam. That was quoted by somebody. No discussion. No discussion. I'm surprised.
Prabhuji,
You are ready for this level?
One doubt, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Actually, Prabhuji, regarding defending, what I understood, if it is for animals, it is collecting foods and protecting them from the enemies. But regarding human being, is it that earning money for the self, creating house and all that also come under defending?
No, that's okay. The principle is there, but I'm just saying, okay, you are saying, but see, the biggest, that is different, the detail. But the four needs are there of us. We have to eat, we have to sleep, we have to protect ourselves, and people like to mate. These are four needs of the humans and animals. They are common between us. That is the point in the shloka of Hitopadesha. This is from Hitopadesha, moral stories. This is taken from Hitopadesha. Ahara nidra bhaymetunam cha samana esha pashubhinaranam. Isn't it true? Animal has his horns ready to protect himself. You have your house or lock or key. But these are the four needs that we have and animal also has. Okay? Is it fine?
Yes.
Okay, please, I'm searching for the more references for the Avyartha Kalattam. By the time anybody has any, start discussing this verse. It's a very nice verse. You're ready to apply immediately. When you think of implementation, you will have a lot of questions.
Prabhuji, in this phrase, all the four are mentioned as Yukta, Ahara, all that. Why this word yoga in between us? How is that connected with the rest of it? Even
How can you do yoga when you are not, your eating, sleeping is not regulated? No, that's what Prabhupada is saying. No, will block all spiritual advancement. Does it say or not? Correct. The first thing it says, okay. So when a yogi by practice, actually this is going a commentary on Ashtanga Yoga. This chapter is a chapter on Ashtanga Yoga. है ना? But Prabhupada, we don't practice Ashtanga Yoga at all. But Prabhupada is taking out the principles and discussing that these principles are practiced automatically in Krishna consciousness, isn't it? We are practicing Bhakti Yoga, which is called Krishna consciousness, but automatically these things, the principles of Ashtanga Yoga are practiced by us. You got it?
okay.
They go to forest and meditate. We don't do that. But Prabhupada said, anyway, we are thinking about Krishna all the time. We are chanting his names in that
Okay.
respect. Okay?
Got it.
So perfect yogi means this was all discussion actually for a Ashtanga. This is chapter on Ashtanga Yoga. But Prabhupada is not saying we can practice that. He doesn't encourage also Ashtanga Yoga. But a Bhakti Yogi, automatically the principles are already there. Just like Ashtanga Yogi has Yama, Niyama, they're already there within us, keeping away from sense gratification. Okay? Well displayed activity in the mind, he no longer disturbed any kind of material desire. Okay, this is next one. Sorry.
Prabhuji, Ashtanga Yoga and Sankhya Yoga are same or different?
Yeah, same different names for the same Sankhya Yoga. They do Ashtanga Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, Dhyan Yoga, Sankhya Yoga. There are three names which are many more names can be used for the chapter. Naming is not a big deal, correct? It's just set of shlokas can be named differently. Okay, now I got your reference for expanding this. Shanti, Avyartha, Kalatvam, Virakti. Any more first? This will advance the understanding of shloka even more for a devotee. But okay, let me take it and you come back with more discussion. This is to you somebody from the read one word when you're reading. You read from I think New Bhagavad Gita where they added one word Avyartha Kalatram. Prabhupada says you cannot pass a moment. These are the behaviors of an advanced devotee. Now let us read more principles. Shanti, forgiveness. When person advances and fixed in spiritual life, he develops various symptoms. One of the things is his forgiveness quality is very high. We were reading Vasudeva and Devaki when Kamsa, after killing 6 children, was about to kill the 8th child, that is girl. And the girl slipped out from his hand and scolded him, Durga. And he was a devotee of Durga. And when he got scolded, he was shocked. Because she said, what are you doing? Don't be so cruel to your own younger sister. What are you doing? And person is to kill you is already born somewhere, Kamsa. So Kamsa was shocked. And he cried, fell into the fit of Devaki and Vasudeva. I did so much sin. And within 5 minutes, they forgave him. That's a quality of a great person. Can you imagine any mother? Somebody killed 5 for her children in front of her, 6 children, and so mercilessly, dash their head against the wall or the floor in front of the mother moment they are born. Can you imagine many of your mothers? What's the unbearable pain it will be for the mother? And he has done that to the father and mother 6 times. And he just says, can you forgive me? And they forgive within 5 minutes. It's not easy. Therefore, they are father and mother of Krishna. They're very, very advanced. Not everybody can do that. Okay? So this is forgiveness. Concern that time should not be wasted, which was coming in this shloka. Avyartha Kalatram has been derived, the second one. Let us see what are the other things more for advanced devotee. So virakti, detachment. Very good, Vishnu. Bhakti, Parashanubhava, Virakti. More we advance in spiritual life, more we are detached from material world and the sense gratification. Mainly detachment for sense gratification. You're not attracted to anything for sense pleasures. Then, absence of false prestige. Very nice. No ahankara. He's very humble. Hope. He has a hope. When we advance in spirit, today the main problem, we don't have hope because death and everything is finished. We get a hope. Yes, I got a hope in my life. I know now that this is such a nice word here, hope. False ego, asha bandaha. Prabhupada says hope, asha. There is no hope for in a slaughterhouse. What is the hope? But when you know you're taking shelter of Krishna, now I'm going back to Krishna's lotus feet. Certainly Krishna will protect me. A hope comes in a life. And moment actually hope comes, smile comes on the face. But why everybody is sad? Because death is certain. And then after that, everything is finished for normal people. But for us, we know everything is not finished. I'm a soul. And because I am serving Krishna, definitely Krishna will give me protection at his lotus feet. A hope develops in our life. Oh, so beautiful. Then Asha Bandha, then Samutkantha, what is that? Eagerness develops within his heart. Then next, Namagane Sadaruchi, a taste for chanting the holy name of the Lord. He is not just chanting, he feels great pleasure in chanting. Amazing. Attachment and discussion of the transcendental qualities of the Lord. Asaktihi, that is Prabhupada explains as Asaktihi. Asaktihi. And then affection for those places of the Lord where the Lord reside. Preeti tad vasate stale. Very eagerness to see the Lord's holy places. Like if you go to Mathura, I want to go to Vrindavan, see Krishna Leela. In fact, I don't know how many of you have gone to Vrindavan here in this group?
Last year I went, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Who?
Been there
Me
too.
too. I have visited some 20 years back.
No. Who went
I have
recently?
also
Last year, Prabhuji.
Last year,
Okay, where all you went? Tell me. Where all you went? You went to the Govardhan and 4-5 temples, and the Baki Vihari temple, the ISKCON temple, here and there, or you had a guide to take you to the places of Krishna's pastimes?
I've been to mainly the ISKCON temple and the
Ah,
Baki.
yeah. But what happens when we go, na, we take ISKCON devotee who are in Vrindavan. And Vrindavan is very detailed actually. There are 5,000 places of Krishna Leela in Vrindavan. And you go with a devotee, he takes you to one theme too. Okay, today I'll take you to the place where Mother Yashoda tied Krishna. We go to that place. And you do the Damodar Arti Kirtan. Month is coming now. We do Damodar Kirtan there. Imagine how you feel, exactly in the same spot. So Vrindavan has been mapped into all the activities of the Lord. There are, different vanas and different activities of the Lord where all happened. It's all documented, and you go to those places. Isn't it great fun when you go like that? As we do in the morning time. Morning, we stay at ISKCON temple or we stay near ISKCON temple always. And festival times of staying in ISKCON temple is impossible. It's so crowded. Even for us, we stay nearby. And then after finishing the Mangal Aarti, we travel every day to one place. And we will go every day, go to different places and then come back by 3-4 o'clock. So we leave by 6 o'clock, come by 3-4 o'clock every day. And it goes on for many days. In fact, there is something called Vrindavan Parikram. They do exhaustively all the places of the Lord's Leela. It takes 1 month walking. They go walking. They don't use anything because there is no use of vehicles. You are going place to place, very detailed way. That's very austere. But they also have people staying near the temple and by bus traveling to the place and seeing detail. So when we go, we will invite all of you. It's quite a detailed tour and very pleasurable with the devotees. You're doing kirtan day in and day out. Very strange thing about Vrindavan is, if you're walking without kirtan, people say, what's happening? Why you're not doing kirtan? Other places, if you're doing kirtan, hey, kya ho gaya? Pagal ho gaya kya? There's river there. Kya? Simply chal raha hai, kirtan kar. I remember first time visited Vrindavan after becoming devotee. I was in Delhi, never went to Vrindavan because there was no understanding at all. When I became, now become still a devotee, I went to Vrindavan. And then I remember, somebody asked me, hey, Besharam, chappal pehen ke parikram karta hai? I threw my chappal away there only. And then I walked without chappal. So anyway, Vrindavan is a very unique place. Okay. Very happy place, We had taken a speaker this time with us. We have a speaker we take for Harinam here. And a lot of students came from Delhi. I taught in Manipal for a long time here in Mangalore. So they are mostly from Delhi and nearby. They had all joined me. It was great fun going to all the places in Vrindavan. Yes. So hope and then attachment, discord, transcendental, and affection for those places the Lord resides. Temple of the Lord. Take care. Preeti Tattva says Sale. So these are actually the things which are will become. These are all called that is holy present or anubhava, subordinate ecstatic. They are visible in the person's heart. The seed of love of God has begun to fructify. When love of Krishna has started to fructify. Remember one day I did entering the house of bhakti. There are the symptoms. Do you remember? 6 symptoms that we're entering the house of bhakti. Anybody remembers what it discussed? Number 1. Do you remember? Nobody remembers. I did 6 symptoms that we are entering the house of bhakti, nectar of devotion in the beginning. How do you know? Huh?
Exchanging of gifts and
No. That is the relation from nectar of instruction. I'm talking nectar of devotion, first chapter, first para. The 6 symptoms that you're entering the house of bhakti. That is another area we studied one day. Okay? If I take my book and I open now, okay, today I will not proceed further. We will wind this up now. Okay, the nectar of devotion. We read this also in some groups. And you go, this is the one. So this is now we compare. So when somebody starts spiritual life, the first symptom is that if you feel you have come to a bona fide path and you're practicing the bona fide path, these 6 things should happen.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. You're not sharing the screen.
Thank you. Harish, you come here also.
I am there always, Prabhuji, in this.
You're all Shivani Mati, you are all pervading. Okay, number 1. Pure devotion service brings relief from all kind of material distress. Number 1. So practice
Compassion, no enjoyment, sin.
No. That is Bhagavad Gita ka. Or the Bhagavad Gita ka. This is not Bhagavad Gita. This is nectar of devotion.
Screen sharing, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Pure devotion service brings relief. So first thing it should happen to you if you come to a bona fide path of spiritual life, you should be free from all anxieties. That's the first symptom. Like a doctor, if you met a good doctor, first thing is fever goes away. First thing. Then the second thing that happens, all wonderful qualities start manifesting in you. Okay, that's the second symptom. Beginning of all auspiciousness. The third symptom is that you start feeling now spiritual pleasure. The fourth, it's very rare to be in such a situation. Fifth, you're not interested even in liberation now, moksha, because you are happy in Krishna's lotus feet. Sixth is the only way to attract Krishna. Even Krishna becomes attracted to you. That's entering the house of bhakti. But this is now, we are sitting inside the house, what we studied today. We had other reference we studied. This is much more. Correct? This is much more because seed of bhakti has now fructified. This, you got a seed of bhakti and you started fructifying. It has fructified. Then these symptoms, I think there are 9 symptoms here which are visible. Let us revise again. The following 9 symptoms are visible. Number 1, forgiveness. More advanced now. Easily forgives anybody. I'm sorry I hurt you. Oh, sir, that's okay. And his heart is he's so much mature and happiness. Concerned at the time, he doesn't waste a moment. So become more serious now. More things get developed. Totally detached from this world. Absence of no ahankara at all in his body. He's not he's busy for service to Krishna. Suppose somebody is cooking something for the Lord and you go and tell him, you're really smart, huh? So please don't waste my time. It's getting late. I have to finish my offering. So he has no interest in his false ego. Hope. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. Asha. Asha Banda. Take care. Who's going to take a snap of this or locate this verse? This is from locate and put it.
Prabhuji, is it Viraktir Mana Sunyata Asha Banda?
I'm reading. In front of me it is no. Virakti Mana Shunyata Asha Banda Samutkanta. This is, you can locate this. This is taken from Prabhupada books. Okay. And then again revise. Please take care of your mic. We have to, I think first day when we take all Bhakti Vriksha, that practice people using mic for some time. Absence of all prestige, hope, eagerness, a taste for chanting the holy name of the Lord. Very good. Nama Gane Sada Ruchi has so much taste for chanting the name of the Lord. And then attach a discrete transcendent qualities. Asakti tad guna khyane. Trans qualities of the Lord. Such pleasure in here, attachment to the qualities of the Lord. He is attached. Harer Gunakshapta Matihi. And then very one more sweeter, Preeti tad vaste sale. Want to see the place of the Lord pastime. It becomes eagerness to see. That comes in the heart. An affection for the place of the Lord resides. You take him to the place, oh, here is the one Krishna punished Kalia. Is so happy to see that place because you become attached to it. Just like a child. You get attached to your child, you get attached to everything the child has done. Okay? And then that is places like Vrindavan. That's why I mentioned Vrindavan. Okay? And
Who
these are
is screen sharing?
green is sharing. Right? These are called anubhava, subordinate signs of ecstatic emotion. These are visible in a person whose heart, the seed or love of God has begun to fructify. Okay? Okay. Hare Krishna. Good. This is okay, fine. Half an hour it took to actually study one shloka. Even more can be done. Ahar and Nidra, this is one Shivani Mataji. We took one more shloka today from Nectar of Devotion. Nectar of Devotion is a great work of a great acharya called Rupa Goswami. It's stunning. We read something here and there. I give you a taste of it. It's amazing book, very deep book. Okay. Ashish, your books are posted. They're on the way. The team has done it. Little delayed, but I want to just practice them to do because, in fact, what is another thing happening is that a lot of people want to become member from America. As an advantage for them is the rate is cheaper in India, but only disadvantage is the postage of books, the Bhagavatam particularly, which is, we are getting used to it. Once we logistically figure it out, it's really nice. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes. Hare Krishna.
Hare
So
Krishna.
we will meet tomorrow, everybody. I'll try to come a bit earlier. Night is very late. It was 1 o'clock for me yesterday night. Standard it is going. Now, of all of you, take up some work. And in the beginning was like in a war, you're defending the post. And now you can hand over the work. Then I can just sleep whole day. And you will have sleepless nights. So that will be nice. We can divide more work. It can be go very nicely.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. If we take a life membership, does it include ISKCON anywhere or is it that particular temple alone?
No. My life membership is for the moment.
For the moment.
But the temple which registers you, that gets a benefit of your donation. ISKCON, we don't have to transfer money anywhere. This is a system of, generally by this wonderful system, small temples get helped a lot. Correct? When you think about life membership benefits, so big temples will give you the benefit. They are the ones having big guest houses and all. Correct? But small temples naturally get help. Actually, Prabhupada did not create for that. His idea was that you stay with the devotees and it's a different experience. Say now you're seeing me. It's only maybe 5% of me you can get. But when you come here, you stay with the devotees and you participate in temple activities, you get much more interaction with the person. Correct? You understand? And anywhere you go, in Mayapur when I go, you're not going to Mayapur, no? None of you? Ashish is also not gone. Mayapur is the mind, it's a community. We have 5,000 devotees staying there, mostly from America because ISKCON was first launched in America. Senior most people are in America. They all migrant settled there. And how beautiful community it is. You feel so happy there, so happy. Anywhere you see Hare Krishna, all city. And recently, Mamata Banerjee, among all the things, agreed ISKCON to acquire 750 acres because, West Bengal has all those communist rules even now. So, and it is expanding the community. Okay, so we will take you. Mayapur, Vrindavan, you go every year. I think Corona in India also is not on a dip after a long time. We're feeling happy.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
So, Hare Krishna, thanks all of you. Allow me to run away because 6 o'clock class is starting now. Okay? Last few days with them. Mayapur is near Calcutta. Type TOVP, Temple of Vedic Planetarium. You'll see that thing. Okay? So, Amit Powalji, don't worry, we'll meeting tomorrow. We'll talk. Okay? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Vacha kalpataru, vacha
Hare
kripa
Krishna.
sindhuvebhacha. पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय।
जय।
श्रील प्रभुपाद की
जय।
जय।